Today, we've got a bonus episode of the Formula 4 series for you on iRacing, but with a twist. So jokingly in the comments, I was chatting with somebody and I said, considering my bad luck in this series and I always seem to get involved in incidents, maybe I should try it in VR because maybe I would get on a lot better. Well, that's what we're going to do today. We're actually going to do our very first online race on iRacing in VR. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I've done a little tiny bit of practice before jumping into this one, but hopefully we can just stay out of trouble and just generally have a good experience. Over the weekend as well, I've also been tinkering with my pedals because I had a slight issue in my throttle. So I've tweaked my brakes slightly, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to get up to speed on the brakes. So I might not be as confident in braking zones and the trail braking might not be as good because ultimately I've taken away a bit of the play that I had on my pedal. I had like about that much play on the pedal before the brakes would engage, whereas I've taken that out by putting in a new stopper. So yeah, it's probably not going to be the fastest of performances, but I want to see how I will do nonetheless. Now, small disclaimer, I've looked back at some of the footage already, and weirdly, although it was okay for me in the VR when I was racing, the iRacing view is shifted slightly to the side for some reason. Now, I'll look at this for future videos, assuming I'm going to do more VR videos in iRacing, which I probably will. But for now, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. But rest assured, that's not the angle I was having when I was doing this race. Anyway, that's enough talk. Without further ado, let's jump in and see how it went. All right, guys. So, trying something a little different.
I'm just kidding.
Given that our luck's not been too good in the Ferraris and the F4s, I thought, surely our look in VR can't be any worse, right? So, yeah. Let's give this a go. The field's looking very
Zach, you got the P1.
Interesting.
I know, man. I always screw these up. I'm gonna say it now. So if I don't screw up, then I was wrong.
Confidence doesn't seem very high amongst the drivers.
Please, fellas.
Listening on the comms. So, not sure where we are
Country
starting.
road, take me home.
P11 by the looks of it.
2 cars to grid.
I've got no
Waiting on the final car
HUDs
to
or
grid.
overlays or anything
To the place.
on my view here. No virtual mirror. I'm literally just driving with what I can see and my 2 wing mirrors at the side there. Hopefully everything looks alright for you guys.
Mama, take me.
No, he's still singing. Jeez. So, alright.
Every lobby
Okay.
I stayed in, people always sing back.
Green flag, green flag.
Away we go.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Alright, we're through turn 1.
Car on your left.
That was scary.
Clear. Go left.
That was absolutely terrifying. Jeez.
You got a slow car on the left. There's
Now,
an
since
incident
I have a
ahead.
good gap, I'll tell you the pro tip. Lower your brake bias.
Fifth to second, not bad.
Right side.
Overcut the brakes.
Clear. Slow down. You got a penalty.
I literally got
Cutting
knocked
four.
off the
Right
track
side.
and did a full 360 and kept going.
$54.5.
I'm coming for you, Zach.
Alright, some racy people.
Let's see it then.
So no idea where we are at the minute. But we have survived lap 1 with just an off track.
You're in the top 10.
Alright, so we have made inroads. Can't see anybody in the mirrors behind me. He's gone very wide. Gave him some space. Didn't know where he was sort of rejoining there. Got to be a slow down, surely. No? Okay. Racing this in VR, I can actually see like the whole thing about the halo, because although I've got the halo there, I'm not. It's not really
Straight up that corner.
impede in my view. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Too much.
You can't park there.
If you make a mistake,
dear.
don't worry about it. Just keep going and forget about it.
Keep your head in the game, Ben. You got this.
Well, that was
Yeah, man.
unfortunate.
There's an incident ahead.
No way.
I think I did that in the other race as well. I just caught my back tyre on the grass.
You fucking idiot.
But he's not happy.
Hey, Felipe, I had to test out the rally mode.
Looks like people are going off track. Right, we're looking pretty good against this guy here. Don't know if he just made a mistake or what went on there, but another position gained. Head down. Let's try and get some more positions.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 34.463.
Oh dear.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Really? How is that my fastest lap of the session, honestly?
The car behind is pitting.
Hammer time.
Lock that front right there. Caught the grass again, like on my left, the rear left.
Wait, did you just say hammer time? That would be legendary.
Yes, I did.
Just focus on your braking marks, Ben. You got.
Thanks, bruh.
Oh my god.
The car in P1
Sorry, Zach.
just set the fastest lap. 34.407. Car on your left, clear on the left.
Oh, an
The car
absolute
behind is
nightmare.
closing on you. The gap is 1.5.
Really
seconds.
struggling
Car
with my like the
16
left
is up
side
in
here.
front.
Get my
Right,
left wheels
that's
on the
peak
dirt.
looking, mate.
is absolutely killing me. No idea where we are.
I'm a chaser, Ben.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
And I'm a racer.
Alright, let's chase. No more off tracks, Nick. Come on.
Man, I just screwed up 22. I'm sorry. I braked a little bit too early and he got fucked.
I was behind a catch in. There's one or two. There were two cars behind a minute ago. It's a terrible run. There are still two cars there.
Oh, I screwed up the exit of turn 2.
There's an
Oh
incident
yeah, I'm
behind.
on you.
Go right.
What the Sigma?
Slightly compromised run through
Oh
there,
my
but we
God, Zach, I
survived.
almost T-boned.
You've
Yeah,
just
that
set
was
your
hazardous.
fastest lap of the
Sorry.
session.
Finally, we set a decent-ish lap, 35s.
Should have probably stayed put.
But we're miles out of the race here with anybody else in front. It'll be a matter of keeping these guys behind if I can. He is gaining behind. I think he's dragging that other guy along with him. So,
The leader is running 35.387. The car in
Alright.
P2 just set the fastest lap. 34.282. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. 34.164. Look for
very
opportunity.
scroppers through there. Guy is gaining. Lock the brakes and... Oh, dear me, this is tough.
Por favor, Felipe.
That bump.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 4.3 seconds.
Quite weird though, like not having any sense of like knowing like distances and position or anything like that, just relying on what the spotter is telling me. It's quite cool really. We're definitely faster than this guy in front. So let's just focus down and see if we can't. Make some inroads here. track. 10 off tracks. Very scruffy. Gonna catch the guys if I make stupid mistakes like that.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 6.6 seconds.
Encouraging. I hope that was a curb that I hit and not a wall. Don't see any damage. I've also made, not only my racing VR, I've also made some tweaks to my brake this weekend. I was going to up the load on my brake pedal and then decided against it.
What happened to you, Zach?
New fastest lap for you.
I don't know,
But I've
man.
put a different spacer in my pedal, so I've taken away the play at the start of the pedal because I did have quite a bit of play. But that means that I need to actually press my foot on the brake a little bit harder in the initial stage of the brake. So,
Oh, that's
I think I'm quite used to having to put a little bit more pressure on the brake to get the initial trail braking in. So, learning curves all round.
Come try.
No, that's so funny though.
Nice gap to the guy behind still, but we're just in no man's land, unfortunately.
sorry, guys.
Did you bin it?
I hit the grass and spun, and I think some other people overreacted, and I caused them to spun. Sorry, mate.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 33.808.
Let's come around that corner and like look at the car in front, and they seem like they're going really slow, but I don't think they are. Oh, I thought I was going to go off track there. I left my
Blue
brake
car ahead.
pretty late.
The car behind is pitting.
Nice if a couple of those guys hadn't got their last pit stops left. There was at least 2 in the pits there. Oh, that guy's lost it. Smoke ahead.
You got a slow car on the left.
Don't think it's got any damage. Delay the throttle a little bit because the car was right on edge of spinning there.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.4 seconds.
It shot my nose, I can't get to it.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.9 seconds. The leader just did a 34.292.
Well, I was going straight for the tyre wall there. That would have been disastrous.
Then I better see 133 for your last lap.
Bet.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
We're coming towards the end of the race, I think. No idea where we are.
White flag this time.
Right, here's the last lap. Can we say about our first proper race in VR on iRacing? Well, first proper race really in VR full stop, because what we did in a set of course before was against AI. Feels like I need to be more aware of the edge of the track, as 2 or 3 times in this race we have got it massively wrong.
Okay, Chonker, just stop right before the finish. I gotta tell you something.
Is it the secret to choking on pole?
You're actually kidding me.
Yeah.
Slid out last corner and lost the win.
It's banter.
Congrats, Ben. Good race, everybody.
That wasn't a great job. Fucking, not you, my engineer. Yeah, good racer.
Settled down a lot though in the second half of this race.
How did I get P4 spinning out so many times?
Just a few silly mistakes to
Thanks, guys. Clean racing.
positional awareness on the track with the left side of my car.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
Not sure where we finished.
Okay, we'll get them next time.
These guys. But yeah, it almost seems like VR is solves our problems with the incidents, but doesn't solve a problem with regards to keeping it on the track. 10 incident points from off tracks, I think we got here. So, but I enjoyed it. It's good fun. I was a little bit worried after I initially tried out VR in a set of course. So I did jump onto iRacing before in some practice sessions, and I did some stuff around the Nordschleife. Never pronounced that properly. Nord, we'll call it. And it actually made me feel motion sick, I think, because of the number of corners and the elevation changes, but this one's been fine here. Definitely do it again. So anyway, let's bring it on home, and in a minute we will take a look at the results, see where we actually finished. Because like I say, it's a complete mystery to me. Definitely outside the top 10, I think.
Pit box in.
Or Barney's
3.
still throwing
Okay,
that
the
flag.
race is over. Bring it on in. 2.
Alright, let's take a look at the results. This was split 3 of 4 on the strength of field with 1,311. We came home, weirdly, in P12. Car number 6, and we started P11, so we lost 1 position. Our fastest lap of the race was a 1:35.528. Fastest lap of the race by Joe was a 1:33.8, so 1.7 seconds off the pace. We had 10 instant points from all those off tracks. We have 39 points for the championship. Our safety rating improves weirdly by 0.02, taking us to 2.62. And we lose 8 iRating, taking us to 1,391. So there we go, guys. That was the race. And I have to say, it was a great lot of fun, despite the fact I kept putting my wheel off the track and spinning the car. Those cars going off in turn 1 was absolutely horrifying, and I'm really surprised that I was able to avoid it. But I was, and we actually managed to have a race where we didn't make contact with a single person, which is a positive in some respects. I definitely want to do more VR in the future. I just need to try and get a bit more competitive. But I think until I've got the 6-hour Sebring endurance race out the way, then I don't think I can really put any more time into the Ferraris or the Formula 4s on iRacing, because the majority of my time is dedicated to that preparation at the moment. But once that's out of the way, then we will start to seriously look at this, trying to get a bit more practice in, and hopefully try to pick up the pace as well as the safety rating. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing content from me, make sure to hit subscribe, because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved with the action on iRacing, head down to the description where you'll find a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.